What's up, fellas? So today I want to talk to you guys about some of the ways a woman will gaslight you. So gaslighting is a form of manipulation. So here's the thing about women. A woman does not have the physical strength to overpower you like a construction crane. She's not going to do a flying armbar like a spider monkey. What a woman would do to overpower a man is she uses emotional manipulation. She does this is two things. She is trying to get leverage. She is trying to get power in the relationship. Or she uses emotional manipulation if she's trying to abstract something from you. She's either trying to abstract some of your resources or she's trying to abstract some of your attention. So here's the thing. The form of manipulation starts is when a man starts acting weak. He starts failing her complacency test, also known as shit test. So what he does is he cannot stand up for himself. So she sees this as weakness. So when you fail a woman's shit test and you become weak, what a man is doing is he is moving into her frame where she is controlling him. So if you guys do not understand female nature, you guys are going to be very frustrated.
Your name will be Spud. Welcome to slavery.
No thanks. I already had a wife.
Perfect. So the first form of gaslighting, what a woman would do is, and this is going to be very common for you older guys, she would say something like, "Oh, it takes a real man to do this." What she is trying to do is she's trying to have you question your own manhood. She's trying to do a little bit of reverse psychology. And I'm going to give you guys a prime example of this. So I've dated a single mom for 6 months. And I made it very clear to her right off the bat that I wasn't looking for anything too serious. Then all of a sudden she's going to say, "Oh, since you wanted a relationship," I never said that. She says, "Oh, since we are in a relationship, me and my kids, we're a package deal. And it takes a real man to take care of my kids." I was like, "Bitch, what? What the?" She was trying to put words into my mouth that I didn't even say. That's another form of gaslighting. So I put my foot down. See, a lot of you guys would just go along with it. But I wasn't going to move into her frame. This is what I said. I was like, "Sweetheart, I really enjoy being around you. You're a lot of fun. But I am in no position in my life to take care of a kid. I think we're just looking for different things and we're not on the same page right now. So whenever you change your mind, just give me a call." And I just handle it like that, like a gentleman. Perfect. That was cheek slang textbook. Because if she thinks that I was going to take care of another man's nut, I was going to play video games off another man's saved data, man, she got me fucked up. "Sweetheart, I did not order the combo meal. I just wanted the sandwich." And here's another form of gaslighting. So when a woman says, this usually happens when you're dating a girl for a long time. She says, "Oh, why you're so cheap? A woman will buy me this." Because have you guys ever wondered why a lot of women have a lot of financial debt, credit card debt? Because they're financially irresponsible. They always play the victim role. Because here's the thing. I remember this. I took a girl out on a date and I took her to a very, expensive restaurant. The meal was like $120. And on top of that, she wanted to buy $30 drinks. But I was like, hell no. I was like, "Sweetheart, we got drinks at the house, because I wanted to save a little money because, I'm financially responsible. Why buy drinks when we already have drinks at the house?" And she tried to gaslight me. She was trying to get me to buy into it. She's like, "Oh, why you're so cheap? Women would do this." But I was like, "Sweetheart, we got drinks at the house." I stood my ground. I wasn't going to buy into her frame. So that's how a woman will gaslight you. She was trying to make you like you have no money. She would try to make you feel less as a man. So never fall for these manipulation tricks, guys.
Please don't wake me, that's the only time I see you. I can't fall in love, you my favorite senior.
Another form of manipulation. What a woman would do is she would withhold sex from you. She will make you wait for sex. She does this because she is trying to get the leverage in the relationship. She's trying to get all the power. And what she would do is she would ration all the cheek slang. She would be like, "Oh, if you do the dishes tonight, maybe I'll give you a blowski." She just rations it out. She feeds you scraps. She does this because she wants it to be a transaction. When a woman makes you wait for sex, she has tagged you as a beta. Everything is transactional. Oh, if you buy me a purse, maybe I'll give you a little blowski. She tagged you as a beta because here's the thing. A woman will make rules for the beta, but she will break rules for the alpha. Because that same girl who's making you wait, that is the same girl who smashed the hot guy at the Foam Canyon party the first 30 minutes meeting him. So let me tell you guys something about arousal and sex. Sex happens spontaneously. It's in the moment because it's sporadic, it's spontaneous. But when she rations it out, she feeds you the scraps, she makes you wait. She has tagged you as a beta. And whenever a woman tags me as a beta, she makes me wait, I'm done. This is what I say.
Fuck no, baby.
That's it, and I move on with it because an alpha does not wait for sex. He has an abundance mindset. And number 3 on the list, we all know that a woman will never take responsibilities for her actions. She always wants to play the victim role. She always wants people to feel bad for her. Guys, a woman will go out and cheat on her man, and she will feel that she has done nothing wrong. She'll be like, oh, I was in a broken place. I was trying to find myself. Yeah, try to find yourself with some dicks. A woman will cheat on her man, and she'll be like, oh, I did not know you loved me. You didn't give me the attention. So she's trying to gaslight him, putting the blame on him. And here's the thing, and this is going to be common for some of you guys. A girl would say, we don't communicate anymore. We don't talk anymore. But in reality, she was the one that ghosted you. So when she ghosted you, she was probably out getting her back blown by some Chad. So she comes back and says, we don't communicate anymore. And you were the one that always texted her. You were trying to call her. You were trying to make appeasement. You were trying to get her on the phone. But she never responded back to that because she was busy with that Chad. And now that the Chad doesn't want to be with her, she comes back. And now she's trying to put the blame on you, telling you that, oh, you never text me first. We don't communicate. That's just pure gaslighting and manipulation at its finest. And another way a female will manipulate you is she would say, let's take things slow. Let's just be friends and see where it goes. She's manipulating you. She wants you to chase her. She's promising a relationship at the end of the rainbow, but she never gives it to you. She's feeding you scraps. So you want to pay attention to these manipulation tricks, fellas. And the last form of manipulation, what a woman would do is she will check out another guy in front of you. She will give that other guy choosing signals. She does this because she's poking at your insecurities. She's testing you. She's trying to make you jealous. Because here's the thing. When you check somebody out, you can be quick about it. You can be sneaky with it. But she makes it flat out obvious. She just looking at him like this, giving him choosing signals in front of you. She's doing this because she's trying to pick at you. She does this because she's trying to get the leverage in the relationship. She's trying to get the power. Because here's the thing. The one who's more insecure in the relationship, that is the one who loses the power. Because here's the thing. This is why I always tell you guys to never compliment or validate women. I always tell you guys, feed them scraps. Because you always want a woman unsure of herself, where she stands with you, a little bit unsure. You always want a woman to be a little bit insecure when she's with you, because that's how you hold the power. But when you start validating her, you're giving her all these compliments, you're putting her on a pedestal. This is where she feels that she holds the power, and this is when she's going to start testing. She's going to start doing these kind of jealousy tests. And if you call her out on it, you're like, oh my God, why are you checking him out? I'm telling you, you're doing it wrong, because the one who's insecure in the relationship, that is the one who loses all the power. Because think about it. When you are dating a girl for the first time, everything is so cool. She's so submissive. You're having a good time. But once you get closer to her, once you get comfortable around her, you start validating her. You start being around her more often. You're getting comfortable. And that's when you start to lose frame. And that's when she feels that she has more power over you, because you're validating her too much. Because here's the thing. Here's a female dating hierarchy. Women, they only date up. They only date down. So when you start acting weak, needy, and you're getting insecure, that's when she's going to start testing. And here's another thing. What a woman would do is she would test you with her phone. Because I had this happen to a friend. So he talked to me about it. So he had a girl over. And then every time he went to the bathroom to do, wash his hands, and every time he would come back out, she will always be on her phone. She'll be texting, you know, and she's always thinking, oh, she texting another dude? It's kind of making him insecure. Yes, that's a test because she's trying to see, you know, if he would poke at it, if he's insecure about it. Because you think about it, if she's texting on her phone, why does that matter? Because she's over at his place to begin with. You guys gotta start looking at yourself as the prize. You gotta have a mindset where you don't give a fuck. Because the more you stop caring, the more you start caring, the more you're going to flunk her test. And also another thing about the phone, what she would do is she would turn the ringer on. So let's hypothetically say that you're on a date or she's over and her phone starts ringing. It could be her mom, her grandmother, whoever, you know, but she doesn't pick it up because she wants to fuck with your head. She wants you to think, oh, is she talking to other guys? Because she could, if she didn't want you to know, she could just easily put her on silent or have another phone. So this is some of the things that a woman would do just to fuck with your insecurities, to mess with your head. So here's the thing. When you try to check a woman, when you try to put her in her place, she'll be like, oh my God, why are you so jealous? What she's doing is she's trying to do a little bit of reverse psychology on you. Because when she's talking to another dude, I'm fine with it. I'm cool. It's a test. But when she starts grabbing the other dude's hand or the other dude touches her, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. I'm going to check her about it. But if she says, oh, you know, why are you getting jealous? She's trying to get away with her bullshit. She's trying to just get away with it. But I don't tolerate disrespect. I'm going to make sure that I check her on it. So there's a difference between, okay, she's talking to some other dude, you know, just trying to test. But there's a line of disrespect when she holds the dude's hand and the other dude's putting, you know, his arm around your girl. Okay, that's when I step in and I check her. So fellas, that's it for this video. I hope this video helps. Make sure you never get manipulated by a woman. Fellas, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.